Hello guys, it's Paula, and today we're going to, I had a change of plans, so today we are going to decorate the little golden book, the Christmas donkey. I did finish the ephemera after we did a few things online, or on video last time. I'm going to leave this blank for the library pocket, which I keep forgetting to bring to my desk. So this is not going to be overloaded. If I feel like it would be needing more, I'll do it off camera. Okay, so I want to start in the very back, right on the cover. I got to get my book weight, which my sweet friend Paula got me. Okay, this book is 160 pages. So it's still tight and needs to be loosened up a little bit. But on here, I made one of my angel pouches, which I just realized I put an angel on both sides. So we can't use that side, which I like better, but we can use this side. I like them both. It's just, when I first made this, I made it to just stick in a spot, you know. But I think I have since started liking them on the back cover. Okay, so I'm going to get my Fabri-Tac going. We're going to get this put on. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to bring it out? No, because I'm going to have a closure here. So you want it, you know, back where you can actually use it. But we're going to have to glue down this side because that's what it's going to require. Now, I will tell you, I'm only going to fix it where, you know, I'm not going to have it where you can have this back portion as a pocket too. I just think it ends up being too much in some books. And yeah. So I'm just going to kind of go over it with some glue. My glue is not warmed up this morning, and neither am I. It's kind of weird, but it's cold in Branson today. And I saw on the national forecast, or on one of the forecast channels, not the local, because we don't have those yet, which is, we got to get. But, yeah, we are in the forecast to get snow. Isn't that funny? Because it was just 80 yesterday. Okay, but my husband looked it up a little further, and he said there we might get a little bit on Monday, but it would be more like a dusting. And, yeah. So, we'll see. So, hopefully that will, that's a ton of glue. So, hopefully that will, let me make sure I'm in the right spot. I am. Okay, so we're going to put this down here. We're going to butt it up as far back as we can so it doesn't get in the way of the closure. I don't know yet how I'm going to close it, but just so you know, it might be a surprise. Okay, now I'm going to put my hand inside here. Oops, that didn't help, did it? And I'm going to hold this down. I'm going to close the book back on it and let it weigh it down for a little bit. Then we'll put the journaling card back in it. Okay, so we'll do the last. We'll put the weight back here on the last signature to kind of help hold that down for a little bit. Okay. So I ended up making ephemera. The first thing I want to do is put pockets and tucks in. And you know, we'll have to decide. Not every signature will have the same thing in it, just so you know. There's all kinds of writing space, all kinds of pockets. Like right there, I'm going to put this little journaling card of these angels that I put on a index card. I want those right there in that pocket, which is a side pocket. Here is an envelope. Now, I have not done anything with envelopes or bags or anything like that. I think I'm going to leave them for you to do. I don't know yet. There's really no big plan, just so you know. I am going to take this right here and put, let me see, we got a little shepherd boy there. Let's see, where do we want to put? I was trying to find, let me see what I can find as far as all these different pockets. I didn't decorate them outside of inking them because they have so much on them already. Now, here is a like blue. Let me get it out of there. I think will look good with that gray that we've got going and the blue here. So we can decorate this one if we decide to. But right now, my goal is to just get all the pockets in, right? Pockets and tucks. And so today is my first hair appointment in Branson. Pray for me, please, that I don't come back with my hair looking like a wild lady. The water here is so hard and my hair has been so dry. I've never had trouble with my hair being dry. So I'm going to have to find some kind of product. I thought I'd see what she recommended. I'm going to put the pockets over toward the side because I don't want them to bulk up the spine. I wish you'd look. Of course it has some ink or glue coming out. And I felt like I did pretty good. But evidently, I still got too much on the bottom. The sides are fine. It's that bottom. Let's see. Let's just make sure before I close it that it's not going to stick to the page beside it. I'm sorry. My book is not cooperating, so I'm going to turn it. Let's see. Yeah, it's already where it's going to be. So let me make sure there's plenty up here to hold it down. Yeah, see, when you get a little bit of glue rolling off, you don't want that in your book because that will cause things to stick. Okay. All right, so we've got that one ready, and I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to let them dry before we put things inside them. So that is signature 1. So let's go over here and find a page to put a pocket on here. Now, I have all different ones, so I'm going to see what will match. I'm thinking that will look good with that because of the colors. Yeah, we'll put it right here. Get all these in, and then we'll be able to go back as they dry, put things in them. I hate it when I use paper where I can't see the glue. This is one of those, so I don't know if it's going to come out crazy or not. I can see that there's glue. We may have to get the glue off of this one too. The sides are fine. And of course, the bottoms are not. Get the excess off anyway, right? Got stuff coming off everything. There we go. That one did better. Okay, so now we're going to go to Signature 3. And on Signature 3, we're going to do the same thing. Going to find a place in here that goes nicely. Yeah, I don't really want to put any more on this part of the... I want it to go on the actual heavy paper. But we'll find something like right here would be a good spot. Let's see what we've got in here that might go nicely with these. I don't think I have any of the actual, got some of the sky. I'm gonna see. I don't know about that. I think I'm going to go over here and do it on this digital page because it really doesn't have any images on it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I ended up adding a little bit of darker blue and maroon because, I mean, I had to make sure, because of all the different angels that I could find on different papers. And I just thought it would look nice doing it that way. Okay, here we go. No glue. That's a miracle. Well, maybe a tiny bit right there. Nothing over the top. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Signature 1. I like to make sure they're as even as possible. And I'm going to do it on the second part of this one. I'm going to find a... Ooh, that's pretty together, isn't it? I like this, but... This might look pretty with a side tuck in here. I think I'm going to put a side tuck right there. Or, no, I was going to do the pockets first. Let me do the pockets first. So I have a pocket that will go probably, maybe. Or do we like this better? I like that better. Let's do that one. So we should have enough for 2 pockets per signature. And then I've got 1 or 2 side pockets, side tucks, or corner tucks. And what I think I'll end up doing is making 1 more of those corner tucks, because I only made 2. Initially, it was going to be 2 signatures, because that's really, when I do 3, I have to charge more. I normally do, but I'm not going to do that this year due to COVID. So they're all going to just be $85, the little golden books. I want it to be more affordable for everybody. Okay, so that's the second half of that one. And let's get over here and see on the second half where we want to put, oh, that baby Jesus is just so pretty right there. But I don't have a pocket that has yellow in it. But, no, it doesn't look right. So we'll do it somewhere. Oh, look at that little baby. Sweet boy. Okay. Gonna keep going here till we find what we're looking for. Okay, so this would be pretty with that pink, dark pink. Let's put this angel one here. That looks like it looks nice together. Let me, I want to see what I put in the first half, because you know you don't want to put the same one. Okay, it is different. Okay, good. All right. Okay, now we'll go back to signature 3, and we're going to see where one of these would look nice. Okay, so we're going to have enough for 3 pockets per signature. So that's awesome. Let's keep going here. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? The stars, and goes with this page really nice. I don't have anything that would really go with this, and I don't want to just stick something on there that doesn't look nice. So we could do this, but that's not really the, it's kind of a mint green on that paper. So none of these are really looking, no, none of those are going to work. So let's just keep going and see where we can find one that we like better. Let me think. Well, here. Nope, it's too busy. So I'm going to keep going back here until I find something on this this portion. Excuse me. I got to take something. I got to take a drink. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, this one will go right next to the cross without any problems. Come on. Getting kind of clumpy on me. You know, I haven't been putting the lid on it, so sometimes it gives you grief. But usually when you use it a lot like I do, I don't have trouble with it. I just need to wipe my tip a little bit. So there we go. There we go. Now we're going to go back to signature 1. And let's see, I have 3 pockets left. Regular pockets. No, it's too busy with the busy background. Now see, I could cover this because I'm really not crazy about that being on there. So I remembered that there was a picture I really loved of these angels. And I think I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to add some lace at the bottom. Just so you know, that will be put in later. But it will have some ruffle along the bottom to cover up the foot there. All right. Now, keep looking. I need to see what I've put in there so far. I don't want to put 2, like I said earlier, back to back. So there's that blue one. We don't want to put that type. I think I'm going to put a corner tuck in this one, because I think that's a good spot for one, don't you? Okay, let's do that. Now, what you do with these corner tucks, I know you guys know, you lift it up. I'll pin it down with something like a paper clip or something to hold it down. And then whenever you want to journal something personal, maybe stick it under there. Okay, so it's going to go just like this. I'm going to make sure you guys can see here. There's never a guarantee, right? Okay, so you want to put it in the corner, but I still always leave a little edge right there on the paper. That way, if you have anything seeping out, which I don't this time, it's a miracle, I know. We'll do it like that. And then I'll get a rose gold pin or clip and put on here to hold this part down. But for now, we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and put the other one on somewhere. Now, I know I should probably put it in the third signature. That way they're not all right together, right? So I'm going to put it in the front part of the third signature. Let me see. I'm looking for just the right colors. And sometimes that's hard to find, you know. And I don't want to cover up a real good journaling page. Look at the dove. So pretty. Now, the only thing I don't like is that we're on a stitching page, but we might go back and do that because that looks good. Or we can do that. I like it over here better. Yeah. That's where it's probably going to end up. Or it could be here. Oh, it looks better over here. What can I say? It's going to be on the same side of the page, but that's all right. So we will go back to the second signature and put in its third pocket. So because I only had 2 of these. Okay, here we go. That rose is just really pretty there, and then the blue stitching, yeah, that works good together, doesn't it? My husband is hanging things. If you hear hammering, finally getting something on the wall in the living room. It's really the only room. It's not even finished. My husband has this massive 85-inch TV he got for his retirement. And we have a 12-foot fireplace. So that 12-foot fireplace is big enough to hold our television above it. What's the odds of that, huh? And so it's 12 foot wide, but it comes to a, you know, it's got like a cathedral type ceiling. It doesn't have beams. It's just the ceiling comes, you know, up to a point in the middle, right in the center of the fireplace. So, yeah, our TV weighs a lot. So we've got to wait till Thanksgiving when the kids come and get our, I'm going to put this bell back into this journaling pocket. Now that it's had a chance to dry. Isn't that pretty? I love how that turned out. Okay, now let's go back to the center one because we want it to have, let's put, since it doesn't have a side tuck, we'll do like one of our 2 side tucks, depending on where we go. So let's look in the first part of this. We don't want to put it where we've already put something else. So, no, I don't think, I think that's too much on that page. Or we could put our belly band. Let's do the belly band right here in the middle. Yeah. Did I get it too tall? Of course I did. I may not have even measured it. I don't remember. Whoopsie. Okay, so we need it to be 7 and something, 7 and something. Oh, great. That's not going to work. Let me take this off. So did you guys know Fisker has a scoring tool? That's what this black one is. It is on this pack at least, it is a scoring tool. So I've got to take it off while I'm doing this so I can cut. And let's just see if it will come off. Yep, it did. Finally. Okay, so let's see. We don't need a whole lot off. Just a little. I'll tear a page out if I'm not careful. I just bent it, so it's okay. I may put some lace down the middle of this. I haven't decided yet. It is still a tiny bit, I'm just going to cut it with my scissors, but it's a tiny bit, just a tiny bit off. That's crazy, right? I just want to take a little bit at a time so I don't have a lot to, still a tiny bit. My goodness. This should be the right size. Now let's see. Yep, much better. So I hope what I made for this will fit. If not, we will have to figure out something else for it. I'll put some journaling, some of the nicer journaling cards in here. They're good writing material on the back. I'm getting it all over me. You know what? I can't put it there. I just realized it's on the wrong side. It has to be on the right side of the page. I'm so glad I discovered that before I actually got it down. Okay, great. So let's find another page that's on this opposite side. That's not going to be as easy. Now, we could put it here because there's angels everywhere, right? And that's what's going to slide under the belly band. Since it's an angel book, I thought that would be a good idea. And it could also go here, but no, I don't like it there. It's too much. And I don't want, ooh, but right here is good. Okay, so let me make sure I still have plenty of glue. Probably not. I've rubbed off part of it. And part of it's probably dry by now. Just a little bit, just to be on the safe side. I don't want too much. I've got glue all over me, guys. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Now, All right, so no sticking to pages. It's going to fit. Look at that. Yeah. So I'm not going to put it in there right this second, but I do want to put some lace down through there. So I'm thinking something with kind of a vintagey. This is definitely vintage, but I really want it to be straight. You know what I mean? Straight down the middle. And I don't have, see, this isn't the right color, but that would be cool if it was. Let me keep looking for a moment. Give me a second. I want it to have a certain look. Okay. There's all kinds of pink in here, but I really wanted blue. This is all pinks. Blue or kind of a beige, you know? Give me a moment. Here's some beiges. Surely something in here will work. Nope, but I do know what I think will work. Let's see. Try not to hit my camera. All right, so in here, I have this, which I like a lot. And I think it'd be pretty for what we're wanting here. So, set that down and cut off some here. I didn't really want to cover up the whole thing. This way we just have it down the middle. And that'd be nice. Got this at Hobby Lobby, and if you wait for their 50% off, they will have a Paper Studio, I think. No, it's not the Paper Studio. It's just a ribbon and lace sale they have. You can buy one, get one, or you can buy one and get a different one. However you want to do it. It's 50% off. Okay, so now let me wipe off this tip. I've been messing my my tip has been giving me grief. So there we go. Now I got to determine by looking at it which side that's the right side. Okay, so we're just going to go from the top here. I'm just going to make sure there's a place to hold it down, and then I'm just going to go down the center. Will it be straight? Doesn't look like it. It's kind of hard to get it straight when you're, you know, old. I'm only 63, but my body is 100. Okay, here we go. Let's put this side up. Let's see if we've got enough. Ooh, don't lay on it wrong. We'll have glue everywhere. I like the way that looks, don't you? And after the book closes down on this, it will give it more of a flat surface. Yeah, I think I am going to give these two a little bit of glue because I don't like them sticking up. Here we go. Now this is kind of wet right now, so we're going to wait and put the angel in there in a bit. I think in the meantime, I'm going to put something here to keep it from getting glue everywhere. Yeah, just like that. All right, now we've got those things down. Now we still have 3 pockets that we can put in here. And I think what we're going to do is wait on those 3 pockets. They may be something you get as extra. But right now, I'm not going to put them in. I want to make sure we have plenty of ephemera, you know. And if not, you can make ephemera for your book as well. Plus, we're going to have these numbers. Let me show you how they look. The little numbers, and there's 31 of those, and you can number your days of the month for December. Okay, so now let's go back and see if we can put this in real quick. Now I do know I want to use the beige vintage stuff right here, this, because it is so old, you guys. You can look at it and tell by the stitching. And I bought a bag full of just random trim, and this was in there, and I was excited because I feel like it's, you know, I feel like it looks nice. So I'm going to cut right, oops, sorry. I just put my hand right in your face, didn't I? I think I got my cutting mark off a little bit, so we'll have to just play with it. And where did it go? Where did my little thing go? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Maybe it's on this back side. I don't know. We may have to just wait till we see it again. I don't want to spend all of our time looking for it. I know it has to still be in the book. Maybe it was a different signature. Could have swore it was this one, though. Maybe it's over here. I got to find the music. I know it was on the music sheet. Well, we're going to hold off until we can find it. Now, we do still have our side tuck. And I think I do want to put that in the center here. Okay, where do you go? Let's see. I think this is too long too. Let's see. I'm not sure about that. Well, everything is too long because I had to go back and shorten a lot of things. And I still like it right there. So that's where it's going to go. What happened to my weight? Where did you go? Book weight. There you are. I was like, where did it go? Okay, I got to cut a little bit off here. I'm going to mark it this time, so I know exactly what I'm dealing with. Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to mark it, and then I'm going to round it on the one corner. Let me get my rounding tool. Let's see, where are you? Here you are. Okay. And now we're going to find the ink and just clean it up a little bit right here. Now, we're going to add it right here on this, which I think will look real pretty with Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus. Okay. Now, let me put this down here. Okay, now I need to check and see how much time I have left. Hopefully we can continue. Oh yeah, we've got about another 13 minutes, so let's just keep working. All right, so there's that. We got that in. We have one more thing we need to glue in, and this is the pocket. Do you remember the little envelope pocket? So we're going to put that on a right side as well. Let's go up to the, let's look in the back one. Let's look in the back and see what we've got back here. I do like the sky, but I don't think, I mean, I could put it here, but I feel like it's pretty busy, isn't it? But not really. It really kind of looks good there, don't you think? Okay, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to glue on this back portion. And I'm going to get my glue to come down. Okay. Now, you could make this a pocket also. And if you go over to Wendy's Journal Adventures, you know, just look at like a week back maybe. It's not that far back. She did. That's where I learned how to do this. I got this idea from her, and I want her to have credit. So, all right. Okay, so now we're going to put it over toward the very edge here so that the book will go out without any problems. Yeah. There we go. Now, see, when you fold it out, it'll just fold right out without any issues. I like that I put lace down here, but I feel like it needs something. So I may go back and add some something across here on both of these. No, this one has a little bow. Maybe if I just put a little bow, I might do that. But it won't be right this second. Let's let everything dry first. Okay, so where's my weight? There it is. I'm going to put some weight on that while we decide what to do next. Let me get this closed first. I think that would be easier to work around. Okay. Right there. Now, I'm going to start filling some of the pockets and see what we've got going here. All right, so I'm just going to flip through here and go pocket by, oh, there it is. Let's fix this first. Let's get this thing going. So I wanted to put this down here to cover this lower section and then put this up here. So I think I'm just going to glue that section down first. And then we'll go from there, adding the ribbon or the lace. Okay, here we go. And this picture came out of a crafting magazine. What I do is I go find old vintage books, like idea books and old Christmas crafting books, or maybe even a cross-stitch book. And what I do is, if I see, you know, this for the November, December issues is what I look at. And if I see pictures that have angels, since I'm doing, or the birth of Jesus, that's what I'm going for. Okay, so all right. All right, if I can get my hands to work here, get them to hold on. Okay, so now we're going to put this just where it covers up the orange dress that doesn't go with anything else in the book, right? And I'm not too concerned about, maybe I'll cover up that little spot at the top. That's good right there. It does not want to move, which is good. Look how pretty that is. Somebody took like a stem from outside and just made it look like a tree and hung angels in it, which I think is a great idea. Now we're going to put this across here, and I'm going to try to go ahead and cut it because I don't want it to be too long, but I'm going to mark it with my pencil so I can have some control here. Okay, now what I did is I just marked it right here, and I'm just going to take my sewing scissors and cut straight. Now you want to make sure you get your old stuff to cooperate here. It's hard to cut in the air, so I'm going to set this down. Okay, and then cut this side a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to glue that down. Maybe, if we find it again. It's like it just swallows up and disappears. I should have put something there, but I didn't. So we'll find it. When we do, we'll glue the ribbon on. I thought it was up toward the front. There it is. There it is. Okay, now we're going to put just a straight line of glue right across the bottom of the picture. You want it to be enough that, you know, then I'm putting 3 little sticks of glue straight out from there so that it will cover up that leg sticking out. Don't want the leg sticking out. Okay, so I'm looking here, and we might have to move it up a little bit. Let's see. Because I don't want it hanging out the bottom of the book. So we may just have to add some more glue at some point. Let me get this all straight. I hope you guys can see. I'm picking up everything in the world as I go along. There we go. Let's see if I can keep that up there for a minute. Sorry for the noise. It's basically stuff falling all around the table. And so, yeah, it is down a little bit, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I just want it to be straight. You know, I want it to be straight across, and this has a tendency to want to wave a little, but that's all right. I'm going to fix it as we go along here, and then in the middle, yeah. And I think that adds some charm to it. Instead of having a flip, we'll have a, trying to get this trimmed off nice and straight. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Let's try to get back in some kind of decent view here, hopefully. Okay. Now, this right here bugs me, but there's not much I can do about that. I may end up coming back in here, and I'm trying to maybe put some ribbon or something right across that, you know, and okay, now that'll dry, and then I'll come over it with something. All right, so back to what we were going to do. We're going to start filling the pockets as much as we can, and then the video will end. And the next time you see this book will be for the flip through. Now we've got, I just realized we have glue right here. And so we need to get that off because it's going to stick to the page next to it. You have to still keep this straight while you're cleaning that glue off. If I can find my glue eraser. Oh, geez. You know, this is how it goes, right? Nothing is, oh, there it is. It's not in its place. That's a no-no, Paula. I know I need to always put it back where I get it, because that's where I'm going to look when I'm done. Okay, there we go. I don't want to tear up this magazine page because, you know, it's a little more fragile. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so then we're looking for the pocket. We've filled that one already. These would look cute with some trim on them. I might add some trim to those. Here's the first pocket. What do we want to put in here? Well, I made several angel pictures, and I've got journaling cards. So I'm trying to see. I think this angel tag will work. It says angels. And I'm going to put it right there. I don't want to shove it down in there because it's just going to cause things to, well, maybe a little bit. Right there. Now, we're going to go to the next pocket. All right, which is this side tuck. And I think, now this is an index card. You know what? I did that wrong. I just realized I put these on wrong. So they're just going to be a journaling square, I guess. I've got to figure out how to fix this. So we're not going to put anything there. I do it all the time. Instead of putting glue around the edges, I cover that whole bottom section. I don't know why I do it, but I've done it so many times. Makes me crazy. So we may have to do something. I don't know. I may just take them out and put a new one in. Okay, so that's not going to go there. We'll skip that for now. Luckily, that's only 2. We may just cover it with a regular pocket. take it out and cover it with a regular pocket. Okay, so let's keep going. We know that there's at least 2 in each book. 2 of the square pockets or the rectangle. And usually one will be in the front half of the signature and one will be in the back half of the signature. Come on, come on, come on. There's the pocket. You know, let me see. I like the pink in this. The pink and the blue. See, we have this little... That's cute in there. Yep, she's going there. Even though she's really a tag. But I like the way she looks in there. I may change my mind. You know, you just never know about me. I also like this one that has the pink lace. Let's leave her. She's more appropriate for that page, I think. Okay, now, this is cute. And it happens to have little angel girls over here. And we've got a little angel girl here. So, let's put her down in there. Now, you are going to have this ribbon that's going to want to bulk up on you. Just make it work. And you'll like it when it's all said and done. Now, let's keep going. I haven't decided what I'm going to do here yet, but you can add things to this little flap of the envelope, and I will be doing something with it. So we're still looking for pockets. We should have another one here. Here's another side one. And I think I'm going to put this angel one in here, because it doesn't have a topper. And I may change my mind and just put journaling cards in those side pockets. But right now, that's what I want. Okay, so we've got some red going on here and green. And most of the things I've been doing don't have red and green. But look at this. Isn't that pretty? On a guest check, and it has a green background, so this probably will be perfect for this. And I feel like it is. Okay. Now, moving along, we have another side pocket here. I don't have anything else that would go in that. So, I think I'm going to do a journaling card. And so, this looks like it's... a Mary and Joseph walking type thing. So maybe we'll use this journaling card. I'm going to slide it right in there. Now, again, I'm going to have to go back and cover the back of that one because I didn't get them all covered. I just remembered. So I will do it. Here is a side tuck. And I thought I've got 2 options. Put this in there. It's a shaker. I think it's going to be hard to be in that spot, but I do want to show you. I made it out of a CD package. For unto us a child is born. And I had it tea stained, and it's that real pretty design. But now I'm like thinking, where am I going to put it, you know? So it may go into one of these at maybe the last one. We'll see. All right, so where did I lose my little spot? Right here. I do have some really nice journaling cards. And we know that right after he was born, the shepherds came, right? So let's put some shepherds in there. And let's move along. Here. See what else we got. Now, We have this pocket. Now this pocket may be the best one to put this in, although it will stick out of the page. Nope. We may have to make something special for that pocket. And then they had the wise man come, right? So let's put them in here. Now let's keep going. Find the next pocket. Get all the pockets filled. Then I can add some extra things if I want to. Here is our belly band. So our angel is going to go here. Looks really good with this color scheme. Looks good with the ribbon. Has a tea-stained, fragile, not fragile, but thin doily behind it. Now, it does cover your angel, but that's not a biggie. We're going to have lots of angels in this book, and you can pull it out and look at it when you wish. And I guess my thing did get glue on the other side a little bit, but it's okay now. All right, now moving along. Here's the next pocket. Now, I love this. It really needs like it really needs something pink. I made a couple lavender just because, look at this angel. Isn't she pretty? Let's put her right here. And she has a trim on her as well. Her little ribbons are going to stick out. Now, going over here, we don't have to have anything there. Moving along, moving along. Let's see. Here is another pocket. This time, no, I think I still want this to be a journaling card. Let me look for a second. Let's put this angel right here. Excuse me. Now, we'll go over to this last one and see what all we've got to fill here. Now, that doesn't mean this is all that's going to be in here. I'm going to be continuing to finish this book today. So, I like this little girl. She's going in here. She's a little angel too, and she has a charm dangling on her little tag. It's actually a flash card. Okay, now let's flip this over. We're almost done, and then we'll have to end the video because I know we're running really close. And of course, I'll have to replace that as well. And we should have a pocket over here. And then we'll be done with this video for today. And I will do a flip through when it's all finished. Okay. Okay, and then here we're going to add this other angel that is blue and pink. It's perfect for this pocket. And there's a charm on it as well. May have to move those charm ones around. Okay, so that's the end of today's video. I will finish putting everything in as I find places for it. I'll be adding things. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Welcome to any new subscribers. And thank you to all my diehard subscribers too. See you next time. Bye-bye.